Yo, welcome to Final Lost versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So, I have heard this song. I watched the Clipse Tiny Desk, so I heard this song. I know what it's about the parents dying months apart from each other. So, I have heard this, so I'm not going to pretend like I haven't. So, let's get right into it. It'll be a review. We'll talk about it. Let's get it.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness.
Yeah.
But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's, waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Bup needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Med Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, ma, listen.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
John Legend?
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
Okay, again, I've heard this, but I do love the ability to harness your emotions and put them on the paper, as well as put these emotions on paper. Sometimes it's hard to make these kind of songs even talk about it. It takes years sometimes to be able to talk about death. I know I've lost my biological father, and I lost my stepfather, and I also lost my grandfather. All these guys were at some points in my life were my father figure. So I can understand these type of emotions coming out when you lose a parent. He said, lost in emotion, mom's youngest, trying to navigate life without my compass. Without my compass, without my mom, because usually, I mean, I still talk to my mom to this day, you know, so sometimes she ain't still growing up in life. That mother was the head of the household in so many different ways, in the spiritual and mental side of things. Your mother was always the person that guided you in some certain way or fashion. So, at least in my household, some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it and I couldn't function. Again, these some hit harder than others, man. You can't function. You don't know what to do. And then he said, in God's hand, Ye was waiting for Elon with me. Waiting for Elon Musk, I don't know. But anyway, he said on the way to Texas, when Virginia hit me, his wife hit him and said, hey, look, your mom has died. So he remembered the last conversation that he was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. And she was basically pretty much, in her mind, going through, he said, checking boxes, make sure she was talking to everybody, doing the last good thing that she wanted to do to leave her last final wish or impression on her family members. She was doing all these different things. He mentioned about food and talking to, said to Dad, which they never split, and putting food in refrigerators and doing all these different things. He died. And that was her way letting her know that she was on the way out, leaving the earth. And then I love the part he says, two things that break my heart is what Novembers do. So November, I think that's when, of course, Pusha's mom died, and then also I think Kanye's mom died in November as well. And then he said that the dad died. They died within a couple. They didn't die that close. But anyway, what Novembers do? That's crazy. And I have a death in November in my family, so sometimes November is just one of those months you just remember.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech in pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Oh, the birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds.
I love my 2 songs with code to my phone. Yeah, Malice said that that all his passwords were about loving his 2 sons. That was crazy. Anyway, again, I heard this song before. I love the part about you saying the way you miss mom. I guess I should have known Shivery ain't dead. You couldn't let her go alone. So of course she already went to heaven. She's already passed away. So now you're going to meet your mother because Shivery is not dead. That's a hard and sad bar at the same time. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den, half-written text you never got to send. Basically, he's preparing, and he says that, posting notes, Bible quotes. Were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now. I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. I love this bar, the way you spelled it out. There's an L in every lesson, right? Again, if you watch my channel, I say this till I'm blue in the face. The things you go through in life are not for you. They're for somebody else who's watching, your family, your friends. You should learn from your mistakes, but also your kids, your nephews, your nieces, your brothers, your sisters should learn from these things that happen in your life. History is very important. That's why we shouldn't try to erase it. Because we'll make the same mistakes over and over again. We got to sit down and absorb these lessons. It's an L in every lesson. Oh my God, the fishing, man. I love the fishing part. Working overtime, working a double, because he didn't want his kids to feel the struggle. I love that, man. Oh, this is a beautiful song.
Don't sing, they screech and bang.
Don't the truth ruin it? Now it feels different when they doing it.
The birds don't sing.
No, they don't.
The birds don't sing, they screech and bang.
They don't sing. They just scratch your pain. It's a cycle. They do that shit over and over again.
The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech and pain.
They don't sing, they screech in pain. That's hard.
The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech and pain.
They don't sing.
Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
Beautiful, powerful song. The birds don't sing. They screech in pain. Wow. All right, man. I heard this before again. I saw it on Tiny Desk. So it's not the first time I heard this, but man, it still hits the same way as I heard it again. All right, man. We're gonna let the Clipse breathe for a minute. Let me know. I'll go back around the album and see what I left off, man. But you know, we're gonna continue to get the other music. But again, man, thanks for watching the Clipse journey with us, man. All those who lived in VA or know the Clipse, man, or not really know them, but heard the Clipse and rock with the Clipse and push them, man. This has been a great nostalgic journey. Also to get Malice, No Malice back, to him to be elevated to this level like a Super Saiyan in these rap songs has also been a great moment for hip hop. All right, man. Thanks for watching Final Laws vs. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Peace.
just like music.